Welcome to the Tabby Diaries. Here on this channel, we take today's headlines and reimagine them as whimsical, fantastical tales set in the enchanting world of medieval times. From political drama to cultural mishaps, we transform the mundane into magical stories filled with knights, witches, and, of course, a healthy dose of humor. In today's tale, join us as we dive into Precious McFluffy-Butt and the no-confidence debacle of Kanata, a story of political intrigue, enchanted cloaks, and one unimpressed tabby cat. Inspired by real events, this medieval makeover is sure to leave you laughing and pondering the parallels between past and present. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more medieval spins on modern stories. Now let's step back in time and into the chaos. Precious McFluffy-Butt and the no-confidence debacle of Kanata. It was a drizzly morning in 1537. I, Precious McFluffy-Butt, fluffiest tabby of the realm, was enjoying my rightful place by the hearth. Meanwhile, Mildred, my meddlesome witch of middling talent, was up to her usual nonsense. This time she was cursing an ex-apprentice who'd stolen her best broom, and a baker who dared to deliver oatcakes instead of ginger biscuits. "Precious, have you heard about the uproar in Kanata?" Kanata? That soggy island full of terrible hats? Kanata's parliament is calling for a no-confidence vote to oust their leader, JuliusTrue-Dough. JuliusTrue-Dough? Isn't he the one with enchanted cloaks and a flair for theatrical speeches? That's the one. They say he mismanaged the royal oat reserves and bought enchanted socks for the military. But never mind that. We're going to witness the drama firsthand. We arrived in the middle of pandemonium. Kanata's parliament was divided into 3 camps. Those who wanted True-Dough gone, those who argued no one else was foolish enough to take the job, and a third group who thought they were voting on a national hedgehog mascot. "Order!" yelled the Speaker of the House. "The no-confidence vote is upon us. Prime Minister True-Dough, your defense?" "Ladies and gentlemen, I have dedicated my life to Kanata. Spare us, Julius. We've heard this before," piped in a member of the House. "He's rather handsome, don't you think?" whispered Mildred. "He's a walking vanity spell." I replied, the accusations flew like bats out of a belfry. One blamed True-Dough for the maple syrup miscalculation of 1536. Another brought up the neglected moose breeding program. The pièce de résistance? A proposal to replace True-Dough with a goat. The opposition MP quibbled. "It's a very intelligent goat, mind you." "Excuse me," chimed in Mildred, "but I've met that goat, and it's terrible at public speaking." The chamber erupted in laughter. The vote was closer than anyone expected, but, in the end, True-Dough lost. With a theatrical sigh, he resigned, vowing to write a memoir that no one would read. "Wasn't that marvelous, Precious? Such passion, such drama. I almost want to move here," said Mildred, smiling with glee as they exited the house. "Over my dead body. This island is even more ridiculous than you are." Back at the cottage, Mildred began drafting a letter offering her services as a political consultant. Meanwhile, I plotted to knock over her ink bottle. After all, the world has enough chaos without her meddling in Kanata's affairs. And thus ended the no-confidence debacle of Kanata, a tale of political folly, enchanted cloaks, and one unimpressed tabby cat. Like, subscribe, and remember, never trust a witch with an opinion on democracy. And thus, dear viewers, cometh the end of this whimsical tale. Verily, we thank thee for journeying with us through the curious escapades of Mildred the Witch and her steadfast feline companion, Precious McFluffy-Butt. If thou found mirth or marvel in this telling, prithee, do us the boon of clicking the sacred buttons of like and share. so that this tale might travel far and wide across the realms of the digital kingdom. And if thou wouldst join our court for yet more tales of yore and folly, be sure to subscribe with haste, that thou mayest never miss a chronicle of enchantment and jest. Until next we meet, fare thee well, noble friends. May thy days be merry, thy hearts be light, and thy stories ever wondrous.